आज ही डाउटनेट ऐप डाउनलोड करें। डाउटनेट पर होगा अब आपके सभी मैथ्स, केमिस्ट्री, फिजिक्स और बायोलॉजी डाउट्स का सफाया। बस अपने क्वेश्चन की फोटो खींचो, उसे क्रॉप करो और तुरंत वीडियो सोल्यूशन पाओ। डाउनलोड नाउ।
Hello friends, welcome. The question states, the graph of the linear function f has intercepts at a, 0 and 0, b. That means we have two arbitrary points a, 0 and 0, b. So that means we have not been given the value of the points exactly. They are just simple constants. That means there has to be some relation between them from which we are going to solve this particular question. So a, 0 and 0, b in the xy plane. That means these points are lying on the xy plane. If a plus b is equals to 0, so this is the relation that has been given to us, and a is not equal to b, right? Which of the following is true about the slope of the graph of f? And what has been asked about the slope of this particular function or particular line? It is positive, it is equals to 0, it is negative, or it is undefined. So let us find out what is the slope of this particular line, right, or function. So here I can say this is a linear function. A linear function simply means line, right? So I can apply the formula of a line in order to find the slope between these 2 points. So let me call point 1 p1 as a, 0 for easier understanding, right? So since this is lying in xy plane, I can say this is x1, y1, right? This is y1 because it is lying in xy plane. Similarly, I have p2, point p2 as 0, b, right? It is given to us as 0, b, so I am labeling it as p2. So this is 0, b, and I can say this is nothing but x2, y2 because this is point p2. So subscript 2 is being used, right? Now we know by formula that whenever we have a line which can be represented y is equal to mx plus c. So this is the formula of a line, and here we can say that this slope m, this m is equals to, see, whenever we have 2 points which are lying on a particular line, or here a linear function, right? So they are a part of a linear function. We can say that the slope m of that particular line is nothing but y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1, or any 2 points, right? For any 2 points. So here we have points p1 and point p2. So we can substitute the value of y2, y1, x2 and x1 and find the slope of this m. But since these are constants, so we need to apply our brain a little bit more to obtain some sort of relation to comment on it being positive, negative, equal to 0 or being undefined, right? So here we have also been given a relation that a plus b is equals to 0. So let us use it, right? So here I can write a plus b is equals to 0, and we can say a is equals to minus b, because we have a is equals to minus b because a plus b is 0. So if we subtract b from both the sides, this b is going to get cancelled here and a minus b is going to added here, right? A is equals to minus b. And why will we need this? Let us solve this to find out. Now, if I substitute the values of p1 and p2 in here, so we have y2 as b, right? So I can say b minus y1 is 0, right? So 0 upon, then we have x2, right? We have to divide by x2 minus x1, so it is x2, and x2 is 0. So 0 minus x1, x1 is a. So this can be written as b upon minus a. But here we have a is equals to minus b. So I can substitute this a as minus b in here, right? So I can say this is equals to b upon minus of minus b. And this will become nothing but b upon b, which is equals to 1. And not to amazement, this is positive. 1 is positive. And if I check the options now, option A says it is positive. But let us check other options. It is negative, so this is not possible. It is equals to 0. 1. It is not possible. It is undefined. So it is not undefined because you already find its value, right? So it is not undefined. So we have said that it is 1 because b upon b, b and b cancel out and it becomes 1, which is positive. So option A, we can say that option A matches our conclusion, or the slope of this particular line is positive, right? Whenever the point is a comma 0, 0 comma b, and we have a plus b is equal to 0. That is it, guys. Thank you so much for watching.
क्लास 6 से 12 से लेके नीट IIT जेई मेंस और एडवांस के लेवल तक 10 मिलियन से ज़्यादा स्टूडेंट्स का भरोसा। आज ही डाउनलोड करें डाउटनेट ऐप या व्हाट्सएप कीजिए अपने डाउट्स 8400 400 400 पर।